Welcome back, everybody, with episode 3 of the Late Night Sauce with our special guest, aTeMicHELLe. Well, everybody, welcome aTeMicHELLe. Applause. Finger snaps.
Welcome.
And as
Gross.
usual, we got our hosts, me, Curse Mark, Chef, Warren, Josh, and
Gross.
and Mr. Marlon over there. So,
Hello.
well, welcome back. I just want to say,
I'm
Marlon,
shirtless.
Each time I look at you, bro, I love that fit you got. It's so
Great.
nice. Kind of F-boy, but I like
Oh.
it. I'm
That's
just kidding.
literally what I googled for this game.
You
Did you
really
really?
just look up fuckboy on
Yeah.
like Minecraft skin?
You're like my essence.
It says this is me.
He said that
this
shit.
I did this all
That
for
shit
Michelle.
was Jeez.
I did it all for Michelle, and then she dipped on.
Oh, you think
So-
are those earrings or AirPods?
Both.
Pretty sure they're AirPods.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Just make him extra douchey. It's just both.
both.
So for tonight's topic, it's gonna be, it's called same but different but still same.
Same
Same but
but
different
different.
but still same. As most of y'all know, most of you don't know, actually I think everyone around this table right now is of Filipino, like we're Filipinos around here, but we're not going to be talking about just being Filipinos. We're not going to be talking about Filipinos. We're going to be talking about how we all grew up differently, about how we're still the same people because we're connected as one group, you know?
Did you just profile me?
Yeah, I think you just profiled him, bro.
Did you just fucking profile me?
No.
Is
it
it because
No.
he's
Is it because I'm brown? Is it because
Is it because he's a
Is it
dirt
because
ball?
I'm brown?
I'm brown too.
No, I'm browner.
You're like brown.
You see
earth.
this table in me?
Listen. You're like brown earth. Not brown
Because you are my
earth.
world.
Hey, but you're literally dirt, bro. Like, I'm not trying to offend you.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
You're literally dirt.
All right, you know what?
No.
Wakanda forever, motherfuckers.
Bro,
You're
you might like Avatar like
Bet.
state you and just like whoosh out the window.
Where is he going? What are you doing? Oh,
He's adding more mics.
he put his ass in Kuzan's face.
Anyway,
Because Chef, you sat
Yeah,
somewhere where there
that was
wasn't
nice,
a
actually.
mic.
but before
Oh, wait, there was. What? Was there not?
So
I'm sorry.
before we start our podcast, Michelle, can you like introduce yourself to the world?
Oh yeah, she's AFK, bro. She's getting food.
Oh, she's AFK.
She
Yeah,
just spoke.
yeah. She said that in my chat. She said.
She just spoke.
Was she moving? What?
Oh, she's moving.
Are you on crack?
Are you on
Say-
crack?
I was gonna say, like, if she's gone, we could play.
Bro, she said, well, dude, she said this in. Look at the chat. I'm about to put what she put in my chat.
And put
Oh,
the
yeah.
time
She
too.
literally
Hey,
said this.
give some. Oh, okay, my bad.
Put the time. Where's the
Oh.
timestamp?
So, are you back for real?
I got a McDouble.
With what?
Just a
What do you mean?
McDouble.
What? It's
11:58.
just a McDouble.
That was about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, dude. Damn, it felt like it was like 20 minutes, bro.
Okay,
What
okay.
the
I
So
fuck?
I got.
downstairs.
All right. Let
What
me be
the fuck?
specific. I got 4 McDoubles and 2 medium fries. That's what I
Four
got.
McDoubles?
That's a good meal right there.
That's 8 patties.
Uh huh.
Damn.
Okay, listen, those
Well, it
patties
was-
are like half a patty. Let's be real. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Michelle, you got on to me. You get on to me all the
Ooh.
time.
Give me your meat.
They're
Mm.
not even like
Whoa,
patty.
whoa.
You know, they're like. They're
They're just pats.
they're
I haven't
cat-
even ate them all.
Cats.
I'm actually kind of full after one. Chill.
Yeah, bro. I can barely eat too. Like,
I can
Yo, I
barely
made
eat
gosh,
lunch.
y'all
I made
chowing.
some steak today, y'all. Please.
I'm
Please
enjoying
enjoy
my
my
steak
Thank
right
you.
now.
Thank you.
He's actually eating.
Hey man, this meat's mad good. All right.
Oh yes. But
You want to know this? Oh, okay. Yeah.
um,
So yeah, let's continue with the topic then. So yeah, do you want to start off? Tell us about your background, where you grew up from.
well,
I was like just some general.
I was gonna have a little start off. We're gonna talk about Michelle here because she's our guest star. Like, you introduce yourself to the world. and
Oh,
tell
yeah,
us
bet.
about you.
Oh yeah, like what do you want me to answer? Just like a little bit about myself.
Yeah, just anything and everything.
Well, that's a little too general
Just
right
kidding,
there. What's up,
anything.
Michelle? Where are you from?
So, I'm Michelle, and I've been been struggling with alcohol. Sorry, I'm kidding.
Hi, Michelle.
But if you are seriously struggling with alcohol, please get help.
No, I was joking.
It's
Like this
fine.
was Alcoholics
Just
Anonymous or something.
get more alcohol.
Just get more alcohol. That's all
I'm
your
gonna be
problems.
like, I'm gonna be like Chef and go drink a Four Loco on stream.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
shut up!
I'll be
I
Right.
might even twerk a little bit for my viewers.
Oh my
come
god,
on.
Oh,
it's
Oh yeah,
Twerk.
don't you just
Didn't
love
twerk.
being 21 plus, bro? It's so great. It's so
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Love being
Woo,
21.
21
Yeah.
plus.
Wink, wink.
It's like I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But, I'm
Psych.
Michelle, and I'm from Seattle, and I just like to fuck around a lot. What can I say?
What do you
That's
mean
it.
by fuck around a lot?
You mean like?
Get that
I
dick.
So this is,
Bro, he's like staring into your ear saying that, bro.
Gotta hop on that
Very
hot phone.
intense right now.
So I'm gonna let y'all
Very
know.
intense. Whoa, Marlon.
Michelle, I'm gonna let you know right now. Michelle, this is the late night sauce, so it will get really rowdy. It's late night, so it gets like.
Nah,
18
not
or-
really,
Yeah.
not really.
Nah, I'm
Nah,
But
we
yeah,
chill.
cool.
We
Continuing
vibing.
on though, I'm pretty sure that's not what you're speaking about. What do you mean by
Yeah.
fuck around? Like, what do you? What
I
do you do?
like messing with fun. If I see
Yeah,
something
agree there.
that I could do, then I'll do it.
Gosh.
No hesitation.
Uh-huh.
Like, let me see. Like if you're walking past me and I feel like I could trip you, I would probably trip you.
Trick me then.
That's kind of cool. Okay, well, to move on specifically, how was your experience growing up, like as being like half Filipino or full? I didn't even
I'm
ask you for what
full.
you are. You're both.
I'm full.
You're full. Well, how was it like?
It's full of Filipino.
I'm
Oh,
full,
yeah.
but my dad and my mom speak different dialects.
Mm.
So it's confusing for me. I don't know either of them, but I know little bits and pieces, but I don't know which is which. I just know like if you're telling me to wash the dishes, I'll understand or something like that. But like
So if
I
I,
don't
say
know.
this, like maglinis ka, you don't understand that?
nope.
Means go clean. Okay.
But I mostly grew up with my I
was
mostly
about
grew
to
up
say.
with my mom, and she's Ilocano, and because my dad hasn't been around, and I don't really like my dad's family, so yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
Same. Relatable.
So how's that relatable, Chef? You want to go a little bit into your
Oh, okay.
side of the family?
well, I am half white, and I wouldn't say I'm not half Filipino. I really don't have a lot of Filipino in me.
Josh.
So okay, so I'm half Asian and then half white, and of the Asian that I am,
Mm.
I'm like only like an eighth Filipino, and then I guess what 3/4 Chinese. So to give more detail, my mom's dad was full Chinese, and then her mother was half Chinese, half Filipino. But my mom grew up in the Philippines. She was born in the Philippines,
Also,
raised
they
there.
immigrated
So
there to the
well,
Philippines.
no, they were there. She like, I guess her father did.
Oh, okay.
And then met my grandmother, and they got married, and then had like I think 7 children, and my mom being one of them. And so my mom came to okay, so this is really a long story, not really a long story. So my uncle, my mom's brother, met my dad's sister, and they got married, and then like later divorced. And then so my dad's sister
Mm.
was my uncle's wife, and then my mom's brother was but they both ended, they're both failed marriages.
Oh,
but
man.
but yeah, so when my mom married my dad, she moved here to Texas, and they made me in 99, and I was birthed in 2000, and I'm born in Texas, but
So
I've
you're a
been raised
Texan.
I'm a Texan.
Yeehaw,
but
motherfucker.
I've been raised with a
I'll
lot
tell you
of like
what.
Filipino upbringing
Okay.
and
From where? H-Town? H-Town, hold it down? or
close
not?
close to H-Town. I'm like 2
I-
hours from Houston.
Okay.
I have
so
a,
you're
I have
not
a
from
question.
Houston.
I have a question.
No. Yeah.
So, is it true what they say? Everything's bigger in Texas?
I mean,
Wait, what do you
if
mean by
you're
everything?
asking if I'm fat, yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no. Nah,
Damn,
bro.
Josh, you
hold on.
fucked
No.
up.
You know what I was talking about? I was talking about. Hey, this is what I was talking about. I was talking about dicks. Okay.
Damn,
No, I
Josh.
think
Come
let's
on.
Like
leave this
that?
conversating.
Come on,
Come on.
have some
First-
manners.
Have some-
I only got
Oh my
PP
God.
on my
Going
mind,
wild
guys.
tonight.
Chill,
Bro.
Josh, you
chill.
Wow,
going wild
Josh.
tonight. Not gonna lie,
First-
but you can ask Michelle.
First, the
Oh,
Hunger
fuck.
Games said that to
But-
her, and now you. That's
I
fucked up.
know. Hunger Games literally told me that it says Chef Boyardee. It's
You know what,
fat.
guys? You know what? I'm just gonna go.
No, come
No,
back.
no,
I'm just
come back,
gonna
come back.
go.
Oh,
He actually died. Where did does he go to like Minecraft heaven from this point?
No,
or-
he goes to the Nether because he been
Minecraft.
bad.
He'll be back.
Okay.
He'll be
What
bad.
the
So yeah,
heck just
so
happened?
Texas though. Okay, so you
Yeah.
mostly grew up with your mom or your dad or
Well,
What?
so my parents separated in 2012 when I was 12 years old. My
Oh,
brother was
okay.
8,
Mhm.
and before that, I was definitely a daddy's girl. But like I've always been like raised with like Filipino culture and like always like my mom had a whole bunch of Filipino friends because Texas, a lot like
You got the magic
California,
sing.
has a lot of do what?
I was
Magic
saying that your
sing.
mom busts out the magic sing and everything.
Oh yeah. We do magic sing all the time. She had a whole bunch of Filipino friends. So like when I grew up, like we'd always have like Filipino parties.
It's like a Filipino pastime, just to go karaoke.
Yeah, basically like every weekend. Honestly, it felt like every weekend like my mom would like bring me and my brother to like her friend's house and they'd have Filipino parties. There'll be a whole bunch of Filipino kids and we'd like fuck
Yeah.
around and like be rowdy and shit. And then like our moms would do karaoke and then like me and my other friend, because we're like the older like girls, we would always do karaoke with our moms and like
You know who's really
Yeah.
like big on karaoke's? When I was in
Mhm.
Japan, that was like the biggest
yeah.
thing to go was to go to
Well, yeah, 'cause-
karaoke's.
it's from Japan.
Oh my
It's
God.
just Filipinos adopted it as like their own thing basically. But it
Yeah.
originates from Japan.
It's pronounced karaoke.
Yeah.
But it's amazing the way it's like a club. More
Yeah.
people are going
Karaoke.
Karaoke. Most people go
Karaoke.
to karaoke. They go there more than they do the club. And they'll be there till like 6 in the morning, and then they'll be back again at like 7 in the morning.
Damn.
So like, they take
Trying
1
to be
hour
on
nap.
that.
It'd be like 1 hour nap, and then they start back into karaoke.
Yeah. But yeah. So I grew up like that, and then my parents separated. It was kind of like buck wild and crazy, but yeah, I stayed with basically been with my mom most of it,
Mhm.
and then I started college early, and I kind of just like left both of my parents. Not left them, but like I kind of like removed myself from that situation since I moved to college and everything,
Yeah.
and now I'm back with my mom. So yeah.
So so you grew up mostly Filipino, but I know
Yeah.
Warren, you're Filipino-ish, but you didn't grow up Filipino, right?
Ish.
Yeah, I'm like pretty
So-
much ish on everything because
can-
I'm mixed.
So like
Uh-huh.
yeah, like you were bringing this up the other day, actually not too long ago, because we're talking about a topic, and you're like, well, not everybody's Filipino, and not everybody's gonna be like, not everybody's gonna understand. So I was wondering, like,
Yeah, more so I wanted to speak about everybody's background because everybody
Yeah.
has a different experience, whether or not you're mixed with Filipino.
So I was gonna ask you like what your experiences was like growing up, like not being Filipino. You know, like what did you experience instead of like karaoke and Filipino food?
Yeah, I think it mostly karaoke. I think
Karaoke.
I'm more so had Gravy said it. I think it had a lot to do with my parents and the fact that both of them were like first generation mixed. So my
Mhm.
dad, he was Native American and white. My mom was Mexican and Filipino. So when they had me, I was just a mixture of all of it. And
Mhm.
you know, my dad and my mom split when I was I think it was like 3 months old, 6 months old, something like that.
Yeah.
So I already lost contact with my Native American side of my family, my white side of my family, because he's from Oklahoma. So boom, never spoke to anybody from Oklahoma. And then I'm out here in San Diego, which is right next to Tijuana, and that's where my mom was born. My mom was born in
Oh.
Tijuana, and with what's called my grandma, my grandpa, my mom met because of the Navy. So my grandma immigrated there, and TJ, she was looking for some jobs, some opportunity, and yeah, she met my grandpa, and then after that, like, you know, so that's a mix of them being together. But then my grandpa passed away when my mom was 16, so I never met him. He was long gone before I was around. And then his family is like lived like maybe like 2 hours or like an hour north or 2 hours away from where I lived. So I never spoke to my Filipino family. I hardly spoke to my Mexican side of the family, and so that kind of just made me assimilated. I felt like I didn't really belong in any culture, Native American culture, white culture, Filipino, Mexican. I don't know how to speak Tagalog. I don't know how to speak Spanish, and I'm brown as hell. So like people look at me and they're like, dude, like,
What are you?
you know, like, yeah, like, why do, and you don't even know how to speak Spanish, and it's just been a struggle, man. It's been a struggle. I really had to deal with it my whole life, not fitting in with a lot of people, because, you know, when people come through to a new school when they're new, they can immediately connect to the people that speak their language, you know. And like when it's kind of like you see a lot of cliques that are like, you know, specific like on the language that they speak, but you know, I fit in with a place where it was really diverse. Like everybody, like it was already really diverse in our high school group of friends, and you can see that. So it's
That's nice.
I mean, San Diego itself is a melting pot. From what I've seen.
It is, bro.
Oh my
It
God.
is.
That's why I love this
That's
place.
facts. That's
It's
facts.
a melting pot, and I love
People,
it.
there's people from everywhere, man. There's so many families that I've met that is like a white Navy man who got married to any foreign country where he was where he met them, and it's just, it brings people from everywhere, bro. I love it, man. I love San Diego.
It's a big melting pot. Speaking of the Navy and then like whatnot, I know that Marlon here is also Filipino and grew up from different countries just like I have. So if you want to break that down for us too, Marlon, how you grew up.
So I was I'm technically like, who's eating? Let me turn that on.
I'm sorry, I have MineCraft muted. I forgot it made sounds.
I'm technically like 1/8 Chinese because my grandpa's half, but I haven't really connected with that. But I just consider myself like full Filipino in a way where I just call myself full Filipino. I was with the Filipino thing, my mom's Kapapangan and my dad is Ilocano, so it's they both have different dialects, so I have like kind of the same trouble with Michelle. It's where it's like it's hard to, like, they both speak Tagalog regularly, but sometimes they go speak their own dialect, and then like when I was growing up, when they would speak to me, it kind of got confusing for me a little bit.
Is someone clipping their nails? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I was kind of flipping my knife around. Sorry.
It's not.
Oh, sorry. I was like, never mind. I'm so sorry. I was just
Yeah,
distracted.
yeah, it was really high pitched, bro. I was distracted too a little
I
bit.
didn't think I was gonna pick it up.
But I was listening. I was listening.
Yeah. And then but yeah, it was just like kind of confusing. So like I can hear it and I can understand Tagalog, but I can't speak it. Yeah.
That's the same way with my brother.
Yeah. And then so my dad was in the Navy. My mom and my dad met when they were 20-ish. Then they got married at 21, then they had me. Which is like crazy to me because I'm like 24 going to 25, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel that.
And then my dad was in the Navy. I was born in Japan because that's where he was stationed.
Yokosuka.
And then my mom's grandpa actually was in the Navy also. And then that's where my dad met my mom, just like everywhere in like Japan. I was there for about 6 years, and then I left, so I didn't learn too much Japanese because we had like our school there. We mainly went to school on base. It was like a small community on base that was like Americanized kind of. And we would have like Japan school or Japan language school, but it wasn't like too like learn this language. It was more learn about the culture and everything.
Mm.
And then so yeah, when I left, I didn't really know too much Japanese, and now I'm just like weeb level Japanese knowledge kind of thing. And then
I see you.
so we moved from Japan. We stopped by Guam. Then we went to
Half a day.
Chicago. And then Chicago, we stayed a little bit. Then we went down. We drove down all the way to Mississippi.
Mm.
We stayed there. I stayed there for about 2 years. And then after that, I moved to San Diego, where we stayed for the rest of, until my dad retired.
Nice.
So yeah, that's how I was
Hey.
brought up. I came to San Diego about third grade ish. Went to different schools, and then I moved to Zamorano. Then I met. Then I went to middle school, high school, with Josh Warren. And yeah.
SCPA, shout out SCPA.
So I have a question. How old are you right now?
I am 24.
You're 2 years younger than me, so that means I was 8 years old. This is gonna be weird. I was in the same place as you when you were 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah,
We
on
were
base,
in-
right?
We were both on the same base.
Yeah.
You were in Japan?
Yeah, and we were in the same
That's
base
cool.
too. Because I just
Yeah, no,
realized,
yeah.
like, wait a minute. He was there when he was like 6 years old, until he was 6
Yeah.
years old. I was
Sullivan's,
there
yeah.
starting out like at 7 years old to like I was like
Wow.
9.
That's so
I'm like,
cool.
Yakutska.
Interesting.
I went to Yakutska
Mhm.
several times too, and I'm like, dude.
Did you go
could've-
to the school there?
No, actually, at the
Oh, okay.
time, my mom had married my stepdad, and my stepdad was in the Air Force, so I went to the other school, Yokota Air Force Base, which was like an hour and a half away from you. But we would go to Yokosuka all the time just to hang out because it's so nice there.
Yeah.
And then,
No, it's crazy because like there are a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, I'd say like 3 other people that I've met after I've left Japan when I came here to like San Diego. And then if you guys, if Warren, if you remember, or if Josh is here too,
Wow, okay, I'm reading all this shit.
What's up about what?
if you guys, no, actually that was middle school, so, or that was elementary, so I don't think you'd know them. But I, like someone from middle school, or someone from elementary school, I knew went to the base, went to the same elementary school, and is in my yearbook. And in high school, I met a girl, and she was from the same place. And in college, I met another person, and she was from the same elementary school. They're also, all of them in my yearbook. We've all like talked and done all of this, or like we've all talked about it. We all showed each other our old yearbooks, and it was like nuts to like share that like moving experience with someone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
it's kind of crazy because like the military is such a small world.
Mm-hmm.
Like I met one of my cousin on my command ship, and I didn't even know he was my cousin
Mm.
until like later on. I'm like, oh dude, we're blood related,
Wow.
Yeah.
and like
That's wild.
Damn, I
I was
feel like
like, what? But yeah, I'm kind of like nervous about who I'm dating now.
that's
Oh.
all Filipinos actually like.
Well,
no matter-
the thing is, he wasn't Filipino. He was like white.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So, but yeah, man,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's a small world. Like half the people I knew. Actually, one of the people I know. I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram. His name is John Moss. LOL.
No.
Dude, I used to be in the same command as him. Now he's freaking like he has almost 200,000 followers on Instagram.
Damn.
And some plus on YouTube. But yeah, man, what a small world.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking back, like, dude, because I saw your like Instagram. I'm like, dude, I feel like I've seen you before.
Mhm.
I think I may have like, because I went to that elementary school just to hang out at one point, like, because they were thinking about transferring me there, and I
Mhm.
think I may have seen you in the hallways. Like
Yeah.
real talk,
Yeah, that school is pretty small too.
it's very
What's-
small.
Yeah, like what was it? 2 years ago, I went to Japan for like 2 weeks, and one of my stops was going back inside Yokosuka to see like the elementary school and see how much I remembered.
Hmm.
Dude, nothing has changed. The elementary school is still small. I mean, there's like a couple new apartment buildings, but that's pretty much it.
The only thing that ever changes in that base is the barracks because they increase the amount more people in there. That's really about it. But man, what a small world. I mean, I guess if you're in the military, like if you're a military brat, you're bound to like come back to a military family. So there's that. But anyways, now we cleared out most of our backgrounds. We're gonna talk about.
Wait, where's Josh?
Yeah, where is he? Josh, you here?
He said he'd be right back.
Oh,
But he like died.
Is he still in the sauce?
Hey, let me text him real quick.
He's here in the call.
Josh, maybe he's like pooping.
maybe.
That was his way out.
Maybe he fell asleep.
Oh, there he is. He's here.
Hey, Josh, we want to talk about your background now because we kind of talk about Marlon's.
Oh, nope, I'm out.
No,
No,
Oh my
come here.
so we
All
talked about everybody's like experiences growing up as far as like
Okay.
being Filipino. We want like
Well, all right. So my mom was white.
what?
My
Bro.
dad was African,
All right.
Shut up.
and
You became the president of the United States.
yes.
Show me your birth certificate.
All right, let me pull it out real quick.
It's from Hawaii, so
Where is it?
Is
Where is it?
Michelle
It's
your
the flight
wife?
to
And he's
Hawaii.
from
Just kidding. All
Hawaii.
right, so real talk.
What?
So both of my parents, born in the Philippines.
Mhm.
My mom born in Manila, in the city. My dad was born in Olongapo,
Subic.
Subic Bay area. Yes.
That's a military town.
Yeah. He grew up in a military family, but he never met his dad.
Mhm.
He grew up with a stepfather, and he was a master chief, and so they moved around a lot. He went everywhere from the Philippines to Las Vegas, Nebraska for secret Navy stuff that he'll never know about.
I know.
But yeah, and so all the way up to the point of until my dad was 17, he was actually back in the Philippines when he was 17, and he was telling me about the eruption of Mount Pinatubo because he was there when it erupted, and he was just what he said, he was playing basketball and all of a sudden the sky turned black,
Ooh.
and he was like, what the heck? And so that was a cool experience. My mom was there too. She was in Manila and she was explaining that experience as well. But eventually my dad joined the Navy. Oh, by the way, he looks like Jack Black. He does not speak a lick of Tagalog, so
Wait, Jack, what?
yeah, he does not look Filipino at all. He looks like a white dude actually.
Ooh.
My dad.
His dad.
He looks like
His
Jack
dad.
Black.
Oh.
He looks like a Filipino Jack Black, but
No, he just looks like Jack
No,
Black.
he
doesn't
just-
even look
yeah,
Filipino.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
he
He's not
looks
even
like
Filipino.
Jack
My dad's not even
Kinda
dark.
crazy.
No.
Yeah.
My dad.
Whatever
is-
Jack Black is, that's what he looks
Yeah,
like.
everyone
Does
always
Jack
asks
know how to
me.
sing?
No,
Oh.
he's not even talented. Maybe he does. He might do it. He might do it secretly. You know what my dad's
Maybe?
good at? My
Have
dad's
you
good
ever
at
seen
WoW.
Jack Black and your dad in the same room before?
No, but I've seen him in the wax museum.
Okay, no,
Oh,
but I'm
shit, I
saying,
remember
what if
that picture
Jack
now.
Black is your daddy?
but you don't know that.
No,
Oh,
They're
don't say
never in the same room.
daddy.
No.
That
No,
means
don't
like
say
brother
that.
and sister.
Okay, I thought about it. All right, you know it was funny. One
Never
Halloween,
seen
my
him in the same
dad
room?
was he was walking the dog, or our dog Jimmy, rest in peace Jimmy. And we put Jimmy in a little bat costume, like he looked like a little dog bat. It was so cute. And then some kid was like, "Oh, cute dog. Are you supposed to be Jack Black?" And all my dad was wearing was one of those like flannel jackets and his jeans. That's it. And his nice white K-Swiss. That's all he was saying. And that kid went up to him like, "Are you supposed to be Jack Black?" And that's it. And then one time when we were in Disneyland, we were staying at the resort. We were going down the elevator, and I was in the front of the family. And the rest of my family was like behind me. You know, we were crammed in because people were walking in. And then I hear the two ladies in front of me go, "Oh my God, I think Jack Black's behind us." And I was like, "No."
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit was fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
his initials are JB too.
Yeah, my dad has a conspiracy theory. He said Jack Black might be his older brother.
Oh, that's why he doesn't know his dad.
Bro, we need a picture. I'm gonna pull up a picture real quick. I'm gonna pull up
Do
a
it,
picture.
do
You
it.
put it in We the
Yeah.
People.
He has it in We the
I think
People.
I did. Yeah, I did. Put
I
it in
saw
the people.
those
Let's take a look at
wax
that
one,
real
but it's
quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my mom moved here when she was 17, and she went to Moore's High School in off of Skyline Drive. That's in a ghetto-ish area. Not so bad
Love
anymore.
that area.
But back in the day, when I was growing up, there were drive-bys happening in front of the grandma's house because I used to live with my grandma. And so yeah, I grew up in a pretty ghetto area. I went to Valencia Park Elementary, one of the few Filipino kids there. Actually, one of the few kids not of Black or Mexican descent. It was heavily ghetto. It was crazy, and so I got along really well with a lot of people, and I understand that type of lifestyle. I'm not like that anymore. A lot of people, are scared to go over there and stuff. I'm like, no, it's not that bad because I kind of know how it is and stuff, and but yeah, it was crazy because I wasn't used to, honestly, like growing up, I didn't really grow up Filipino that much. Like I grew up in my grandparents' house, and I grew up with the Filipino food, and I know how to do the accent really well, but my mom never taught me Tagalog. My mom never taught me Tagalog. I actually learned more Spanish and actually some Ethiopian while I was over at Valencia Park.
Same.
Yeah, but yeah, it was crazy. Like it was heavily, like I was one of the few kids, and honestly, like to see a white kid there was very surprising to me because I wasn't used to it. I didn't know. At that time I didn't really realize it, but something felt out of place about that. And so when I moved to a different neighborhood, I was a little culture shocked because I was like, why is everyone like crying about the first world problems, and all that shit. And that shit got me. But I kind of stayed at SEPA. I went to the same middle school as Marlon, and then we met Warren in high school. And for our performing arts school, it went from 6th grade. Yep, it went from 6th grade to 12th grade, and I would say it was in a pretty decent area. Like a lot of people considered it ghetto who weren't from there, but honestly, it wasn't that ghetto. It was actually pretty nice.
It's funny because like up the street was like the ghetto place. Yeah,
it was funny. The high school I was talking about, Moores, that was the ghetto spot, and it was just up the street. But otherwise, yeah, everything else seemed okay. It was like a hidden gem almost. And but yeah, like there I experienced a lot of different cultures and different types of people. Not like cultures around the world, but subcultures within San Diego. Because I was so used to the, I guess you could say, quote unquote, ghetto subculture. But I met people who came from other parts of the city just to go to that school because it was a specialized school for people searching for deeper studies in the arts. And so there's people from Claremont Mesa, there's people from Mira Mesa, there's people from Poway. It was crazy, and so it was really weird for me to get used to that because they were more, what's the word, not exposed to that type of stuff that I was when I was little, and it's just, yeah, it was
What's up,
a bit of a culture shock. And so, but I always vibed with one group, and that was my Filipinos. Honestly, like I've known Marlon since 6th grade. I've known Warren since freshman year of high school. Oh my God, the fire hydrant. So we were walking, so me, Marlon, and I forgot, I think it was Mikey. It's some other kids that we don't talk to anymore, but it was funny. We were walking around school, right, during lunch, and then there's this fire hydrant in front of the admin offices, and this dude literally puts his dick on it, and he's like, bruh, I could fuck like 10 girls if this was a multi-dick or some shit like that. Because the fire hydrant had like, what? The fire hydrant had like different like things coming out of it, and he's like, I could fuck like 10 girls. I was like, what?
Oh, let's do a seat change.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Seat change. All right, so that does that conclude our speaking about childhood? We all spoke about our childhood here.
Oh, now, well, yeah, so that's the differences between amongst us all, even though we're all like Filipino, right? So the next topic will be like, so I'm just saying it's like we're all the same ethnicity, but we all grew up differently. We're not, just because we're the same ethnicity, we're not like the same people. But now let's move on to our next thing, as we're gonna be talking about the things that surrounds our niche within the late night sauce, which is surrounding video games and shows that we grew up with. So we're like kind of reminisce on the games that we played growing up, probably from like the very, very beginning. So
in the beginning.
So yeah, let's do some reminiscence. Like, anybody over there, a big golden eye?
Oh my
Right.
god, I used to be so addicted to that game, and the only way I played it was in my god sister's house on her Nintendo 64.
Mhm.
And it sucked because I couldn't drive at the time, of course, because I was little and stuff. But every time I'd go, I'd be like, Ate, can I play? Can I play? And she's like, no, stop. I'm trying to play. And I'm like, what? But Ate, can I play? Can I play? And I'd be annoying her. She was the closest thing to an older sibling I've ever had.
You're one of those.
Bruh, I didn't have any older siblings. I needed someone to annoy. Chill.
Okay, what about you, Marlon? What games do you play?
I played like fucking all those. If you know about like humongous games, like those kid games like Putt Putt.
Yes, I love those.
Pajama Sam.
Pajama
Like all those.
Sam.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
I
know
played
what any of
all
these
of.
are.
I
What,
played
what
all
about
of
the
them.
one where you bake a cake?
Huh?
What is it called?
Which one was that one? That one was the teddy bear, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I played that one. That one was fun.
Yeah, I don't know
And
what
then,
y'all are
All
talking
those games were great. Come on.
Mhm.
Yo,
Yeah.
I used to have a Game Boy Color.
Yo.
A Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
And
me
when that
too.
shit broke, I cried so bad because my
But those things-
Pokemon were on that
But
shit.
that thing was like
Aw.
almost indestructible. It's almost as indestructible as a Nokia brick. How did you break it?
It just stopped working after 10 years.
Oh, okay. But yeah, how do you like you just got it, you dropped it, and it just like an iPhone, it just doesn't work anymore.
Something internal broke. I think it didn't like me anymore.
Oh.
Because you were playing your PC, it broke its heart, so that's how it broke
Probably.
internally.
High key though.
What about you, Michelle? What was your game from the past?
So, my grandma used to watch us all the time, and she actually is like one of the first gamers that I've known.
Your grandma, dope.
Yeah, my
Nice.
grandma, she used to play her Game Boy. I don't know what kind of Game Boy it was though. It was the one where you flip it up,
The
and she
SP.
had
SP?
like literally all the Mario games on it, and she would complete it, like all of them, and even I don't know what console it was, but she used to play this Donkey Kong game on the TV. But like she would never let me play because she didn't want me to waste her lives. That's how good. But I never really started playing games until my brother made me play with him, because I have an older brother and we're like 4 years apart, and he used to use me as his like go-to player too, because my little brother at the time was like 2 years old or something. So I would always play games with him, and like Pau said in Auxiliary's chat, we used to play this game called Time Splitters 2 and on the GameCube. And
Mhm.
yeah,
Sounds
I
familiar.
recently played it with Pau, and I realized that aiming on that game was dog doo-doo. Oh my god, it's so dog doo-doo. But yeah, it's a fun game, and yeah.
What about you, Chef?
I'm sorry, I have to do ASMR because Matthew redeemed it, but
Oh.
whenever I was little,
Mm.
I had shut up. When I was little, I still do. I have 2 older cousins. My like I said, my mom's brother and my dad's sister, they were married. They had 2 kids who are like 4 and 5 years older than me, I think. And so like I always got their hand me down gaming stuff. And so I got a Game Boy SP from them. And it's funny, my mom, because we would always go to the Philippines when I was little, and every time we go, my mom would say, "Your cousins are less fortunate, give them your stuff." And so I remember I had to give up my Game Boy to my cousins, and so I lost that, but I remember playing on that. I also, actually, now that I think about, I also inherited a GameCube from them also, and I would play Bomberman and this like ATV game. I can't remember what it was called, but I could like race and like set personal records because I didn't really have anybody to play with because my little brother was too little at the time. But and then also, now I think about it, I did like some old like PC games, and it was like there was like a Dora game and a Clifford game, and then I think of Mario and Luigi's Mansion, like the ghost.
I love Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion
Yeah.
2 sucks. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. And then there was this like one game, I can't even remember what it was, but it was like underwater and there were like fish. But I can't remember what it was. It's like a dream. But it happened. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. It was underwater. There were fish. It was like cartoony. I don't remember what it was, but yeah.
Shark Tale the game?
No. But Shark Tale's a good movie.
That's a really good movie.
Can you
It
crinkle
is,
some
it is.
plastic?
So, what about you, Maleko?
Just-
What
yeah,
games
that's
did you grow up
smart.
playing?
So like when I was growing up, the main game I really looked into was what you call it? It was Donkey Kong 64, because you could use all the
Ooh.
characters. Oh my god. But I never got to beat it. And I wish I can get that game right now so I can just beat it and just get on with my life. But it's forever.
Diddy Kong Racer?
Dude, I love Diddy Kong Racer. Like, that will smack down on Mario Kart any day, to be honest.
Yeah.
I love Diddy Kong Racing.
I'd always play Banjo because I'd always play his games too, like
And,
both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
But the one game that everybody in this table right now is probably better than me in, and I've played this before, like back in 1990s,
What?
like, or early 2000. And my
Wait, what
uncle
game again?
introduced Counter-Strike.
Mm,
That was my very first PC game that I ever played in my life. Like,
nice.
ever. Or actually, that was I think that was like the second game I ever played, because I know I played GoldenEye, and then my uncle, when I went to visit the Philippines, is like, dude, come on over to this place, they have this game, this is like a LAN party picking Counter-Strike. You pay $10 or whatever, 10 peso to play for an hour, and you get to go into the computer lab and play Counter-Strike with them. But yeah, Counter-Strike was my very first game, and I never got good at it, like, ever. So
It took me years, honestly. I
the
sucked
way
at
you
Counter-Strike when I was
guys
little.
play, oh my god, I'm like, there's no way this is you guys. You guys have like aimbot or something. Like,
Nah,
spot on.
Nah, dude. Honestly,
It's
what it
simple
is,
mechanics of the game, bro. Simple mechanics, but
Honestly,
you
dude,
just gotta
it's
do
just-
them all the time.
yeah, it's just years of training. Like Dust 2, I know every single fucking peak spot. So it's like, if someone's there already, where my crosshair's at, I just tap them. That's it.
Like,
Sorry.
it's
Oh.
it's
Crosshair.
amazing.
We're talking about crosshair discipline. So like, always keep your crosshair headshot level. So the
Mhm.
second that somebody comes into your sights, boom, all you have to do is click.
Yeah, half
Yeah,
the
So
time
I don't gotta
when
move my
you-
mouse at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, half the time when you watch us playing,
Yeah,
our
bro.
crosshairs are not looking at the ground. It's always looking at a place where we would expect an enemy to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
I'm,
what?
I'm not used to that.
Yeah, you know.
It's like with, you know, you see how I play in Call of Duty. I'm just fucking going hand. I just go forward and attack and not even worry about it. But
Yeah, attack.
hey,
Okay.
but Warren, what about you? What video game spoke out to you as a child? Like, what was your first one, and what spoke out to you?
I don't remember the first video game that I ever played, but the first gaming console I had was the Dreamcast. So I played a lot of. I remember my first shooter was Rainbow Six. I played a lot of this one game called Foo Fighters. It was so fun, man. There was like these different animals, and you pick like the animal you want to be, and then there's like a backstory to them, and you just go around like, you know, if like you're a dog, like you go around saving like the puppies. If you're like a cat, you go around saving the kitten. It was real sick. Really good shooter game. If you want to look it up, it's great. Foo Fighters, and let's see what. Oh no, not Foo Fighters. Fur Fighters. I was thinking of the band. I'm dumb. And then but like, so that was like the Dreamcast. You know, Sonic, a bunch of other games that that Sega made. And then when I got an Xbox, it was a wrap, man. I remember walking out of Best Buy, the happiest kid. My grandma spoiled the shit out of me, bro. When I was younger, man, she got me an Xbox, and she was just like, "Yo, have this shit." I played Halo. I played a good amount of Halo. And I just been I just been rocking on Xbox for a while until I got a PC.
Any of y'all ever played Def Jam Fight for New York?
Yes, that used to be one of
Oh
my
my
favorite fucking
God.
games, bruh. One of my favorite fucking games. I played that at my god sister's house too. The same god sister I was talking about. She introduced that game to me, and she was like, "Don't tell your parents." And I was like, "Why not? It's a fun game." He's like, "No, it's bad. it says a lot of bad words. I'm gonna get in trouble. I was
Oh.
like, all right. I told them about
Oh,
it.
no worries, Marlon.
You snitch.
Yeah, because I was so excited about it, and then they didn't matter anything.
I
Bro.
just learned.
Go ahead. Go
Sorry.
Ahead,
I was just gonna say I learned the fish game. It was a humongous game. It was Freddy Fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
I'm
that.
sorry.
Freddy Fish.
Matthew he said he played it too, and we were just reminiscing. Yeah, I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah,
All
that
those
is.
games are on Steam.
Def Jam though.
Yeah, I
Def
just
Jam was
saw.
a fun
Def
one, too.
Jam, but I remember playing as a kid, and then I totally forgot about it, right?
Mhm.
And then we went to Rimpak, Hawaii, for like a exercise with the world's military.
Yeah.
And some dude brings it up in our berthing. A berthing is where we live, where we like hang out and go to sleep and stuff. And we have a big TV in there. And someone put down the old Xbox, like the very first Xbox.
Yeah.
And all I hear is people yelling. And I'm like, "Go get him!" Next thing you know, Def Jam is on. I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, dude.
I was
Fucking when I found that shit on at Walmart, not even at Walmart, it was GameStop, and it was
Yeah.
used. I was like, fuck, I need to pick this shit up. Because at that point it was like at least 5 or 6 years since I played it. I was like little, and now I'm like a teenager. I have my own money and shit. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this shit. And so yeah, dude, and I played it again. Dude, that shit's so nostalgic. Fighting games, I love it. Well, that fighting game was a little different because it's like it actually has real rappers in it too, and I'm just like, fuck, this is so cool. I want to beat up Sean Paul and Fat Joe and shit.
Yeah. Chef, actually one of my viewers said, good old Freddy Fish. But they know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. And then they also
it was good.
they also brought up the game called Parappa the Rapper.
I don't know about
I've
that.
heard that a lot. Oof.
I've heard about it, but I've
It
never
was
really played it.
A1. It was like the early like DDR, but on a controller.
Oh yeah, didn't they have it also for the PSP?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. I was like, I heard the name, but I don't know what you're talking about. But speaking of DDR, holy cow! I think I lost like 50 pounds playing DDR.
Bro, have y'all ever went to like the arcade and like there was like that try hard at DDR?
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
dude,
dude.
you know, he had like a headband
With
on.
the skinny ass legs
Yeah,
and shit.
dude.
I was taking
Don't
over
judge
The
both.
try hard, bro.
I'm just hating because I could never do that. I never had
No,
skinny
you don't
legs.
know. You
No,
know how
I
much
don't
guts it
hate.
takes? Come on.
For real. You gotta be out here grinding that game. For
No,
a
I
living.
respect that because I could never do it because my legs have
Oh.
always been big, bro.
I mean, they got like the fastest
And my
leg in
butt.
the world. Like, holy cow!
Yeah.
Hey Marlon, you think
Okay, well,
you can take on a guy that's really good on DDR, like kicking wise?
Kicking wise, probably not. They're like, well, I don't know.
I think
'cause
they're
they're
gonna,
like
like-
super fast.
They're probably like Liu Kang you and fly in the air and do a bicycle kick.
Yeah.
No, don't touch me there.
so how about like I know like we were speaking about games. This wasn't something that we like wrote down to speak about, but like how about board games? Like what board games were y'all
Monopoly.
were y'all down into with Monopoly?
Monopoly,
Okay,
bro.
I've
that shit
never
gets me
played
hyped, bro.
Monopoly.
That gets me hyped.
I've never played.
So Monopoly
Monopoly.
gets like makes you lose friends, just like Uno. I had a best friend back
That's a card
in
game.
like, well, still. But I had a friend back in I think middle school. I'm not gonna say his name. But we used to be friends, and then
And then Monopoly tore you apart.
and we tore apart. Like we were. best
Someone
friends,
bought
like,
Boardwalk and you were mad, huh?
I bought Boardwalk and he was mad. But anyways, yeah, now we're not friends anymore. We were like the best of friends. Like these are one like we brought this up earlier. These were one of my friends from like Japan. And now we're not friends anymore. I'm like, because I told him to, like, you're gonna be my best man, I'm gonna be your best man. We're gonna have kids and they're gonna be best friends. And we're like, who are
Could
you?
have done that in the game of life, bro.
That's what happened. It ended there.
How about Yu-Gi-Oh? Anyone who play
Dude,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
that's a
up
card
in here?
game, not a board game. Remember?
Yeah,
Like
I
I
played
said-
Yu-Gi-Oh! A
Hey,
lot.
but
My-
still.
But still, it's time to duel.
Michelle,
No,
hello.
It's okay. It's
You
okay.
cut out.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say since my brother made me play everything with him, yeah, I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, kind of.
Yo,
I don't think I remember though.
I never knew how to play it properly. I got made fun of.
My cousins would always leave
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards around our house.
I gave my collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and my brother's collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards to my friend who is technically my ex, his son. I gave him he's into Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I just gave it to him for his birthday.
Wait, you had an ex that had a son?
Yep, I was almost a stepmom, but that's not
Oh
what
my
we're here
gosh,
for, okay?
Mama
That's not-
Michelle.
Ground duty, young man.
Michelle, can you be my mom?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Never mind. All right, let's move on.
Do you guys ever played Eels and Escalators?
Yes.
It's called
Basically,
Ladders and
shoots and ladders.
Shoots and ladders, but
Snakes and ladders,
Snakes and
no?
ladders, whatever. Yeah.
Eels and
Yeah.
escalators, isn't that
Eels-
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, yeah.
Escalator! Yo. Oh my god. Speaking of SpongeBob, actually, you guys want to do another seat change and go to another topic?
Sure.
Seat change.
I want to go this way.
Seat change.
I forgot that I was.
Wait, where's Marlon at?
Yeah,
Marlon's not
yeah,
even here. He's
His
My laptop
computer kind of
crashed.
crashed.
Damn.
But
I
he's
forgot to
here
get
in
in.
You know what I
spirit.
noticed? I noticed you kind of got on Patrick's pants.
Actually, I'm Maui right now, but I have Patrick Star socks
Those are still
on.
Patrick's pants.
Yeah,
Oh.
those are still.
You should give it back
Patrick's
to him.
pants. Yeah.
You
No.
probably accidentally put them on when you were pulling an island out of
I-
the sea.
Wow, that was. Yeah. Well, I'm Maui with Patrick Star's pants. That's okay.
You're Maui Star.
I'm Maui Star. I am not Patrick Star. Not the Krusty Krab. But next topic is because we were talking about SpongeBob and growing up and stuff. We were just comparing video games. Let's talk about the things that we watched as kids. Most of us are like what? Some of us are Disney fans, some of them are Nickelodeon fans, some of them are Cartoon Network fans. But
Bro.
I ain't got no type, bro. I loved all of them, man.
Same.
Yeah,
But
you know, I
Avatar: The
bounced
Last
around.
Airbender.
Avatar.
It's Nickelodeon.
Avatar.
It's Nickelodeon. That's like
Nickelodeon
a
had a lot of good
Filipino,
TV shows.
Yeah.
so let's
True.
go to Nickelodeon.
I think
and
one of
we'll
my-
move on to the
Not
next
even just
network.
Filipino. What you mean? Come on.
Mhm. One of my
What?
favorite ones though, Ed and Nettie.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
I love that,
definitely.
Yes.
That
Plank.
was one of my favorites of all time, bro.
But they're toast.
Fire.
What about what you call it? Two Angry Beavers.
Yeah, I watched that one too.
Nah, I didn't.
Was that a Japanese
I
thing?
don't know.
No,
No.
it's not a Japanese thing.
It was
Because
it's like in the
the two guys
Nickelodeon.
from Japan knew.
Oh, wait, never mind. I kind of,
Nickelodeon show.
I kind of know. I kind of know a little bit.
Or what you call it?
Yo, what was that? What was the one? The imaginary foster home for imaginary friends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Foster's
Foster's
That's-
Imaginary.
That's-
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Wait,
is
wait,
so
wait.
good.
And
That's
My
good ass
favorite,
Topeka.
that was one of the first games I played on the computer, and my dad helped me create an account for that game. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
still my
yeah.
password
Yeah.
till
Oh
this day.
shit.
Damn,
Dang.
really?
Yeah,
You made it more complex though, right?
yeah, I had to because all these new security
Oh,
things I had to add
yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
one of the
That's
browser
hella
games I was
cool.
most addicted to was the Codename Kids Next Door one.
Oh my god, I love that show.
Yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
that browser
love
game was
that.
like my kryptonite. Like it got so bad, I had like when I got home, I wanted to play that shit and only that
Dude,
shit.
do you
Like I had this Harry
remember-
Potter game, I had Counter Strike and shit, but I wanted to play Kids Next Door, bro. Like,
Do you remember
Bro, I never got
to
the
play
the
when
game.
they had their own game out for like a month, and then they would show like people who got the high scores on TV.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was all trying to get that shit, but you know, I was never good
Hey,
at it.
do you guys remember the episode where like they had their own shows though? And like number 5 was Dragon Ball Z. His hair just kept growing.
Yeah, I
bigger.
remember that. That was funny.
I was like,
I
what?
remember that one.
This is like legit though. He's like getting power. Just the only thing got bigger was his hair.
Mhm.
What was that one? Like only. I feel like a bunch of people that act hard watched this as a kid too. I act hard and I watched it. It's called Totally Spies.
Oh my god,
Oh, yeah.
I love
God.
Totally
Oh,
Spies.
man, that was my
So
favorite
I
one.
thought we
Not
did
I
that.
don't remember what that is.
It was 3 girls and Clover, Sam, and what was her name? What was the other one?
I don't
Some
know,
Alex.
Karen.
bro.
Alex.
No,
Said
Alex.
Alex.
Clover, Sam, and Alex. one they wore like jumpsuits, one like red, green, and yellow, and they were totally spies.
Yeah,
they were
I
like
remember
girly
that show.
girl.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I didn't watch it that much. But
I remember
it looks
like
really
there
cool.
was like the purple one also, and then the blue one was the one that they didn't like.
Oh.
They didn't like the whole time, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like an old spy. type of
Yeah.
thing.
That was a good show. I like that show.
You know what they had on in Cartoon Network for a while, and then they took it out and they brought it back again, and I missed it for the longest time. Was Toonami?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Samurai Jack.
Samurai
Yeah.
Jack, bro. It would always come on. Freaking. That's when I first started Naruto. No, blame less. That's when I first started Naruto animated series. But I know I started Naruto manga when I was in Japan. But yeah, that was on there. What was this is in my mind right now? This it's on Nickelodeon. Some teenage robot girl. Forgot what it was
Oh my-
called.
I
wait.
know what
Said
you're talking
teenage-
about. I know what you're talking about.
Her name is Jenny
XJ9.
XJ9.
Yeah.
Or something
Yes.
Like
Yes. I remember that. What was the one? It was like these monkey robots. What was that?
that. Super Robot Hyper T Monkey Force Go.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god, Otto.
That was good too. I feel like I've had like weird dreams about that. Like it was like not sure if it was a dream or if it was something I like actually experienced or just
And
made up
then
in my
that one
mind.
Super
my
Bowl
mind.
made kind of ruined it for me with a commercial about like robot monkey baby thing.
Oh,
Ugh.
what? Puppy monkey baby? Or I don't care.
I know Disney had this thing called Jet X, which is kind of like Toonami. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but
No.
that Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah, that one. That one was my favorite too.
I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
I wanted the chicken talisman and the turtle talisman, so I can run fast and fly. I'll be Superman.
Bro, you know what was a Thuman TV show? Ni Hao Kai Lan, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's all about
Because we're
Caillou.
Asian, bro.
It's all
Oh my
about
God.
Caillou. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Caillou.
that little bitch, dude.
Yo,
Caillou's
that
a little
shit
bitch.
was fucking annoying. I hated Caillou.
Yo,
Caillou just
my
like
brother-
ticked me off all the time.
he told me
Yeah.
there's a theory that Caillou had cancer. That's why he was a little bald boy.
Oh, and he never grew
Oh,
because
wow.
he's got cancer.
Oh, I don't know,
Bro,
but
he-
I just remember
Caillou
that.
annoyed the shit out of me.
He cried about
No.
like the little.
How
Did-
about
Did you
Bob
guys
the
ever-
Builder?
Oh, true. Yeah,
Wow.
my brother loved that. There was Zaboomafoo with the lemur.
Oh,
Did anybody ever watch
yeah.
Zaboomafoo?
Rest in peace, that lemur.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
That show
Yeah,
kinda
that was
let me
good.
down when they had a different one with the same brothers and they were like cursing. I'm like, the Subumafu
Really?
brothers started cursing. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Oh,
So
I
started
watched a lot of
watching
PBS. A lot of PBS, like Cyber Chase. Did you ever
Oh,
watch
yeah.
Cyber Chase?
Mm.
Yeah.
I watched that
I'm
one
gonna look
show,
it up.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur. I was thinking about
Bro.
that when you brought up Caillou for some reason, but
Yeah.
Arthur's so good. DW and
PBS kids.
what Baxter? Wait, was it Baxter? Was that the
Damn, I
rabbit?
hella remember Cyber Chase. I remember watching the hell out of
Cyber
that
Chase
show.
was good. I love
Yeah,
Cyber
I
Chase.
love PBS. PBS had a lot of
PBS was
good.
good.
lot of
PBS
good
slap.
shows.
Oh my god. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Anytime I would come home from school, I feel like this was maybe when I was in like the 4th grade, but I would come home and I would watch Fetch with Rough Ruffman, and not a lot of kids like know what Fetch with Rough Ruffman
I
is.
don't.
Oh, but it was good. It was on PBS.
There was that one show. It helped me pass my my social studies class. It was about the Revolutionary War.
oh, dope.
And
Wait, what was that one show? Oh my god. It had like the segment. It was like cliffhanger.
Oh shit.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Well,
Oh my god.
I got it.
What about Big Comfy Couch with the doll?
Oh yeah.
And
With
then
the
there was
girl.
like and the clock time. I remember the segment where like they would tell time and literally her legs would go all the way around and she was
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Oh, so
It
I
was-
used to do that all the time.
yeah, I watched it all the time.
Ooh, one of my favorite ones of all time. Blue's Clues.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was
Blue's
good.
Clues.
With magenta. I was a
Oh,
sucker for
magenta.
magenta and blue.
Do you know
I
the
wanted
new
get
Blues
it.
Clues guy? He's Filipino.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. Apparently a lot of girls think he's hot. Not like little girls, but like older people.
Yeah.
Women.
I miss Steve.
And Norman.
Respect.
I
Yeah,
miss
we,
Yeah.
Steve.
we all miss Steve.
But he did a cameo. It's like, oh, I'm working at a. He went to college, but he was working at a low end job. I'm like, oh, I feel you, bro. You gotta pay off the student loan somehow. But what was that? My gym partner is a monkey.
Monkey, yeah.
There's that.
Yo, off topic, but I've always had a crush on Mulan.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Mulan
she's-
was always the relatable Disney princess.
She's so
Just because that
beautiful as a
Asian
cartoon.
factor.
Who is that girl I see?
I do that on karaoke too.
Yeah,
Such a good
But it's
song.
so
yeah.
long
Mulan,
ago.
Mulan's
Oh
so
my
beautiful,
God.
man. She's gonna be my cartoon wife forever.
I'm
Aw.
kind of like stoked to see the new
And Jasmine,
Mulan.
Princess Jasmine too.
The new Mulan movie's gonna come
I'm
out, but it doesn't have
scared.
Mushu. Like I need Mushu.
And no music. No
And
music.
no music.
And she don't look as fine
Like,
as the cartoon version.
Yeah, but she's still beautiful though.
No, the cartoon version, beautiful.
Yeah.
And
Like-
Princess Jasmine, beautiful.
Sick.
but how do you guys
I
feel
would-
about that? May be just a tangent. That topic of like they like made it more like apparently Chinese people were like offended by the way
The
that it was
animated?
portrayed. Yeah, and that's why they're trying to like respect Chinese culture with the live version. Like
Yeah.
they didn't want it to be.
That's probably why they got rid of the dragon Mushu.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just feel like as someone I know I'm not like that Chinese, but it's like I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if it did have like the musical aspect and like a Mushu. I don't know how it would have been like CGI'd or whatever, but like
Yeah.
like I still feel like it might have been crappy.
Let's get down
But
to
you,
business.
your boy Donnie Yen is gonna be in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Mr.
yeah.
Ip Man. Oh my god, that guy is holy cow, he's great.
Donnie Yen, dope, bro.
Mhm.
He was great in the
Step
Rogue One
partner.
movie. Thanks,
he's great in every
John, for
movie.
liking my stream, man.
He's a national hero.
He is.
Treasure.
Oh yeah.
Treasure.
Treasure.
Oh man. But I want to see if they make a live action Aladdin. Did they do that?
They already
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did with
Oh,
Will
shit.
Smith.
It was
Who
actually
played
I was like-
who played
Will
Princess
Smith was
Jasmine?
Genie.
Priyanka.
Princess-
Was she pretty?
She's
Yeah,
super
Priyanka,
pretty.
that's
if you
Nick
watch
Jonas's
the,
wife.
Look
What's it
that
called?
up.
Yeah, I was
Lemonade.
Yeah.
kidding. I don't.
She is
that
so
Was
pretty.
it Lemonade?
but
What was the
Priyanka's
movie called?
so good.
Wait,
Lemonade
she
Mouth.
wasn't.
If you watch
was she?
Lemonade Mouth, that singer.
Lemonade Mouth.
Wait,
Oh, the
that was
girl-
her.
Wait,
Yeah.
the Asian girl.
No, not Haley
No.
Kiyoko. The other
Priyanka
one.
was the girl. What?
Yeah,
Mhm.
she was in it.
She has a British
Actually?
accent, doesn't she?
Lemonade Mouth.
I actually have no idea.
Wait, who's Princess Jasmine?
Just
In-
look up Aladdin cast member. and
I
then
did.
you'll
It's
see.
not telling me. There.
No, that's a different girl. That's Naomi Scott.
Oh, Naomi Scott.
No, but wait, who did Aladdin?
Hi, Naomi Scott.
Jasmine live. No, but she wasn't Jasmine, was she?
Yeah,
She
she
was.
was.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, well then
Yeah,
it
she
wasn't Priyanka.
Oh, I was trolling when I said Priyanka.
Oh, you had me tripping. I was like, what?
Bruh.
I just think she's so fine. Like she could
Priyanka?
be-
And you
Yeah.
Michelle, you got me so
Oh.
hard because I was like, oh yeah, her, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was like, Nick Jones. Bro.
I mean, she
I
looks like
trolled.
she could be.
Trolled.
Yeah, it's
She
Naomi
is
Scott.
British. Naomi
Yeah,
Scott
she
is
is.
British.
She is.
Mhm.
Wait. Who's
You guys
Jordan
remember
Smith?
Rugrats?
Yeah.
Ooh, what about All Grown Up?
All Grown Up.
Oh my God,
All
yes.
Grown
I was
Up,
keen to it.
yeah.
I was keen to it for like a little bit.
Yeah. Wait, did you
Yeah,
guys ever
I
watch
watched-
Total Drama Island?
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But
That
I
one
feel
was
like that was I was like
Honestly, I'm
watching
Gwen.
it. I feel like that's when like Cartoon Network went down. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that area when
yeah.
they did
True,
like
true.
live action stuff.
Yeah.
That's when like
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
feel
people
like-
stopped watching.
Cartoon Network, like Total Drama Island, like the first season, because they carried that on a while. I feel like the
They
first
had a-
season
they
was
had a
cool.
rerun of it too.
Bro, that shit died quick.
But yeah, after they started like adding remakes to it, because there's only so much you can do with like a Survivor cartoon version of
Yeah.
Survivor. It's like
Mhm.
it gets old. But the first season was like legit. Like it was pretty good.
Who won the first season? Was it Owen?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it was
so.
Owen. Yeah.
Bro, he was cool.
I think the only
Remember
show
when
right
they-
now
I didn't really
that's-
watch that show that much.
I think
Remember
the
when they
only show-
booted Lashonda? Like they just voted her out by
Lashonda.
just saying her name like over. That shit was so. Oh my god.
That
Dude.
was
Oh,
really
I hated that
think-
blonde chick, that stupid girl
with the big ass titties.
with the big titties,
Yeah.
and then she had that
Yeah.
simp Tyler. I remember
Mm-hmm.
my brother and I talked about this the other day.
No, dude, that TV show was the only time that boobs were on like.
Yeah,
Cartoon
Yeah.
I
Network.
was just about to bring that up. It's like that kind of like I'm a guy that loves boobs, but like when
They,
that
like,
popped up,
censored
it.
yeah, when that popped up, I'm like, this is not
Yeah.
for me anymore.
Yeah, and then Heather was a bitch, and then that smart girl with the short brown hair.
Wow, Maleko, I know why
Yeah.
you're my friend now. You just like my boobs. Fuck.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
nice titties, perky ones.
Nah, I don't want to hear it.
But
Just using me.
Said.
but
Those kitties
I
are
think-
poggers.
I think the only show right now that's good on Cartoon Network is Gumball. I actually
Oh,
like
Yeah.
Gumball.
watch that shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gumball was actually pretty like.
Gumball's pretty good.
But before we
Yeah,
go into
Gumball and the what was it? The
Old stuff, Adventure Time, regular show, and
Oh,
Chowder. Were
regular
good.
show.
Chowder?
Those
Chowder
three.
was canceled.
Chowder was
Mordecai.
I just recently watched
Mordecai.
Adventure Time.
Oh, you know
Like
what?
I finished Adventure Time and it was like I couldn't like. It was such the feels, dude. The
I'm
end.
Yeah.
a buff baby, but I dance like
But
a
I
man.
dance like a man.
Baking pancakes, baking pancakes.
Put some bacon in, I'll make it in a pancake.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Fuck the remake of Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
hate
Oh
it.
my God.
Oh, what, dude?
And they
Both
turned
of
into
them.
a
No,
movie.
hold on. Okay, well then I'm gonna speak an unpopular opinion, bro. I thought both of them were hella good, bro.
Teen Titans Go?
Go was mad funny, bro. That shit was hilarious, man. I love
Some
Teen
of
Titans
it-
Go. I love Teen Titans
yeah.
Go and Teen Titans.
Oh, I love Teen
Like,
Titans, but Teen
all the
Titans Go
fun
didn't
shit.
really. I didn't get that vibe on
It was so funny, man.
I love the OG
that
one.
shit.
Didn't like
Ama-
wait,
like, a
someone
lot.
said they didn't like either.
That was Michelle.
Michelle.
Whoa.
Michelle-
Yo,
If it came up
Starfire.
on- if it came up on
Starfire
TV, just
and
know I'm changing the
Robin.
channel.
Oh.
Damn, I remember I
liked
loved
it,
it
bro. It
so
was
much.
really
I got these Teen Titans popsicles. I ate the shit out of those because they had like a funny saying on them.
Wait, I have a
Or-
question.
Yeah.
What cartoon came on that actually scared you? Like,
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage-
Yes, I was about to
Courage the
say that
Cowardly Dog.
shit.
yes, I was thinking that. I was thinking
But
that.
that-
I was so addicted
But I
to that
loved it.
show for
But I
some
loved it.
reason.
Bro,
Yeah.
that
always
one
watched it,
episode
but I'd
where
watch
they
it under a
showed like
blanket.
the origins of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Bro, that shit
What?
made me cry so much.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
behind
fuck.
the thing. But before we go into that, I just want to say something. Return the slab.
Yeah, that one like creeped me out. Dude.
That was the creepiest episode.
Flan
but
to see Flan.
did you?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
bro.
I didn't
I want to
watch it that
rewatch
much.
it again, honestly.
We can have that. as, like, one of the
I'm
movie
still
nights.
gonna be scared. I know if I watch
I
it now,
know,
I'll
I'm
still
gonna
be scared.
It wasn't
I'll be
like
under
it
a
wasn't like
blanket.
jump scary. It was like the
It's
vibe that
creepy.
it gave off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear like?
and like Eustace was always like I don't
Eustace
know,
bad?
like just an asshole, and it's
Honestly,
like
I'm a
He's an
useless
animal abuser. Let's just say that he's an animal
True.
abuser. But what Marlon was saying, these cartoons actually have like horror backstories behind them.
mhm.
Like Rugrats, is really Angelica having like schizophrenia.
Oh, that's like Reddit like
Yeah.
speculation kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I read all those. It's kind of sad. Like she
Mhm.
actually like people, her friends don't actually exist. Most of them is because they passed away, and like Tommy was like a stillborn baby or something like that. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, that's like a
Are we-
creepypasta shit. I love
Yeah,
creepypastas
it is.
though.
It
It
is a
is.
creepypasta. It is. Oh my.
I'm like, I don't want to watch these shows anymore. It's kind of sad.
And then
I'll
I
watch
heard
the
like there was
fucking-
like there's a creepypasta where like the Ed and Eddie that they're all in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
purgatory.
Oh,
From,
that's
like,
where they never
different
leave.
Yeah.
All you gotta
That's
say is,
crazy. That's why the parents were never there. Ooh.
all you gotta say
Ooh,
is,
what about the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Oh yeah,
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 that-
yeah.
Oh, I
That
love
creep-
Billy and Mandy.
My favorite.
Oh,
Fred
Yeah, it was
Burger.
really
Fred
good.
Burger.
Fake burger. I'm gonna say one thing, and you're all gonna pick it up instantly. Wiggity 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 wig.
Oh,
No, what
That's
is that?
Wait.
shoot,
Nope.
Rocket
that's
No,
power.
just say no,
Surfing
just say no, just say
one.
no.
No, I got it.
Just
I got
kidding.
it.
What?
What is it? What was that one? That was like, what was the title of it?
Otto, save
Like
me.
I know it was like
I got you. Wiggity, wiggity,
like
wiggity.
all like it was like all Islander people. There was like a white kid with glasses.
You
They
want me to tell
were
you?
like either
It's rocket
Why
Why
power.
don't you have ears,
yeah,
bro?
rocket powered.
Oh wait.
Whoa.
Why don't you have ears,
I can't even see myself. How do I see myself again?
Why don't you have ears?
bro? My guy don't have ears though. Like you looking
What
weird.
the- Josh doesn't have
Hold
ears
on, you
too.
don't have
Yo,
ears
you don't-
either.
Well, but
You
he's
don't
just
have one
dirt, bro.
yourself.
He's ears.
Do I have ears?
Mine,
True.
mine
You're
are
not
covered by
dirt.
my
go back
headband.
like you got
I'm
ears.
dirt.
though.
Wait, do I have ears? Can someone check my ears?
Yeah,
Wait,
you
do I have
have
ears? I
You got
can't tell.
earrings. You got earrings.
Oh, I got
I
earrings.
have
Okay.
AirPods.
I can't
That's
tell.
true.
I got roots.
I got roots.
Got roots.
The earth
That's
is
funny.
listening.
Did anybody ever watch Keenan and Kel?
Keenan Kel.
Or
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
All that.
oh.
all that was the best.
And the Amanda Show.
Amanda. Oh,
I
dude,
see-
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was my shit for the longest.
Yeah.
Please.
Lizzie McGuire was mine.
Dude,
Oh.
Have you guys
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
watched
I
those?
saw it, though.
The what's called the Legends of the Hidden Temple? And
Yes.
Yeah.
bro,
Yes.
I've always wanted to go on that show.
I wanted to be part of Barracuda team.
I've always like that last
I've always wanted to
last
be on
part
Barney.
where the winning team gets to go through the temple. That shit would always
Yeah.
scare me because you don't know where the temple guards would come from.
Well, you kind of can because it tells you like if they're on the other side of the door, but the ones on the wall you couldn't really see.
Yeah.
And then there's figure it out where they have to figure out the words or they get slimed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that one was guts.
Oh, it's called guts.
I
I thought
think,
it was called figure it out.
Oh, there's like a lot of slime on Nickelodeon. Like
Yeah,
slime
just
shows
slime.
on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it's like weird slime fetish that they have. And then I think that's
Yeah. So
gonna wrap up the reminiscing of the shows that we watch. You guys want to take a break or you want to go with another topic? Sweet change right here, right now.
How many topics do we have left?
This is gonna be the last one. Last
What
topic.
is it?
And
yeah, just talk about it now. I'm ready.
Oh,
Yeah, just go through
Yeah.
the food
Sorry,
that we
Keith.
all grew up with.
Aw.
Let's reminisce on the
Wait.
food.
Can we start with our favorite or no?
Favorite? It doesn't matter. Just
can.
everything. Everything we ate growing
Yeah.
up in our favorites right now.
Okay.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I just want to point
McDonald's.
this out. We're all Filipino in here, right?
Uh-huh.
We're
No.
the Sydney gang.
Sydney gang. Bro, I love Sydney
Gang,
gang.
gang, gang,
I
Sydney
love
gang.
Sydney
Wait.
gang.
So what was the question again, though? What was the topic?
Like, what?
Just like
We grew up eating.
Yeah. And then your
Ah.
favorite
like your
ones as
favorite
well.
food.
Who started off?
You.
Ah,
You're
Let's
the
get
guest
Gravy in
star.
here too, though. He can Gravy can be our guest star for the last part of it. He can
Let's
tell us
go.
about what
Yeah.
he grew up
Australian
eating,
cuisine.
you know?
he's gonna say
He's gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh, I love Vegemite.
and kangaroo.
I love
Spider-
Vegemite on my Vegemite.
Wait, Gravy Zuko? Bro, I love Zuko. Fun
Wait,
fact,
Gravy.
I had a
Gravy,
crush
come
on
over here.
Zuko.
I feel like
Stand
a
over
lot
here.
of
When I
girls
was
have-
You're
You got
I
to be
love
next to
Zuko.
no, over here, next to Warren,
Good
because you
eye,
guys
mate.
match. You guys are matching.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Post ponytail Zuko. Oh, so
Hey man, just contain yourself. Okay, we can sort this out later. All right.
oh,
They're supposed to be best friends anyway, so you know.
Oh, they're more than best friends now.
Oh, yeah.
oh, don't be doing that about don't. The bros.
But
So, yeah, what's up?
Give you my
We're-
meat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is Homeboy Gravy. What's up, E1? You wanna tell us a
E1
little about
Kenobi?
yourself and your
Twitch.tv/Gravy.
background and what you Twitch.tv/Gravy. Shout out my guy. Yeah. If you wanna.
Okay, my name is Ewan.
you want
I was, yep. I am a full Assyrian, 100% Assyrian.
ooh,
What's
Syrian.
up, man? How
Nice.
you doing, brother?
Mhm.
Thank you for
I
liking my
was
stream,
born
man.
in Jordan, in Iraq, in the Middle East.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice.
I moved to New Zealand when I was about 5-6 years old, and then from there, oh no, I moved when I was about like a couple months old, and then when I was 5-6 years old, I moved to Australia.
What about Aotearoa?
Yeah, I moved to New Zealand when I was,
Nice,
6 months.
nice,
Oh yeah,
yeah mate,
nice,
Aotearoa.
nice.
Aotearoa. Maori.
Okay, okay.
But this is the last topic we're talking about right now. I'm gonna have Michelle and then you, Gravy, next. We're gonna be talking about the food that we grew up with and the things that we love to eat, like right now. So go ahead, Michelle.
So growing up, my grandma would watch us, and I guess when I was a kid, I didn't really enjoy Filipino food that much.
What?
I know, but like it's because I don't know. I just never really liked the smell. And to this day, one dish that I still don't like because I can't stand the smell is goat. I don't know.
Oh, I don't like goat. Ugh.
I didn't eat much goat.
Smell like a farmhouse up in there, bro.
But yeah,
I feel you on that.
Every morning for breakfast, they'd make us top ramen, and we eat top ramen.
Oh, I hate top ramen.
Same.
Oh, I can eat top ramen for days.
But
No, Maruchan,
home,
I'm spoiled.
when we get home, there's always sinigang and adobo ready for us to eat.
Ooh.
Yes.
Day, that's what my grandma makes like literally every day.
Good food.
Gang, cine gang.
That's some good shit.
Yeah.
In the
but,
morning, I'd love when my grandma would make scrambled eggs with diced tomatoes and
True.
onion.
Oh my God, that's so
my
good.
God, so
And then
With
she
good.
fried
makes-
garlic rice.
Oh, I just want to bring that
Oh.
up. Oh my.
Dude,
Oh, fried
every
garlic rice is the
single
best.
dish starts with some canola oil and some diced garlic.
True.
And
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
the
Oh,
most
yeah.
heavenly smell.
But that breakfast
Oh.
thing you just talked about, it comes with tocino sometimes too.
True.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my God.
tocino.
Tocino is so good.
It's called
Sometimes
tosi
look at
log,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Oh
for
my
those of
God.
you that don't know what tocino is, it's a sweet pork.
Thank you, Raul.
Mm.
Yeah.
See.
Oh.
Ah, so good. My God.
My favorite breakfast item is longanisa.
Oh my
Which is a
God.
I don't-
sweet-
I don't-
Which
Okay,
is a
listen.
sweet sausage.
I don't like the way it makes your breath feel super hot. I don't like that.
Oh, and
Fun
then you get the
fact-
longanisa breath like 10 hours
Yeah.
after, like you're burping the rest of the day, and it's like, oh, that smells like my breakfast. Ugh.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. Whenever I was like 6, so I used to eat longanisa a lot. But one time, like before dinner, I kind of like spoiled my dinner. I ate like dry cereal, just like no milk, just kind of ate Fruity Pebbles, and then I don't know if like it was that. But listen, so like for dinner, I ate longanisa,
Projectile
and then
vomit.
that night I was throwing up and I was sick constantly. So now I can't eat longanisa anymore. I can eat
Damn.
Fruity
That's how I feel
Pebbles,
about
but not
What?
longanisa.
It's supposed to be the other way around.
Wait, is
I
that,
don't know. It was just in my
Hold on.
mind.
Someone said Oreos.
did you say Oreos?
Yeah, I
No.
hate
I
Oreos.
said, oh,
Okay,
Michelle said,
you can leave now. We got Grady here.
Michelle, I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion.
You
but
too?
it's wrong.
No,
No,
he just
no,
respects
but-
it.
Oh,
He
No,
just
I
respects
respect your
it.
opinion. Yeah.
But it's wrong.
But Gravy.
Wait,
can-
why though? What about? Oh,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it the
why?
cream or the
Or-
cookie?
Or is it
Well, I
both?
used to like Oreos when I was a kid, but I ate a lot of them until I like puked everywhere, and now I don't like it. Or if
I feel the same way about corned beef.
what?
Oh, I love
I
corned
love corned
beef.
beef.
I hate
Oh,
corned
corned
beef.
beef.
No.
Tripping.
I hate
Corned
corned
beef
beef
with
just as
garlic
much as
fried
I hate
rice.
Vienna sausages because of that reason.
Oh,
I ate it so much
I haven't
as a
had
kid.
Vienna sausage in forever. Oh my
So
god. I
Vienna
forgot
sausage and
this existed.
spam. That's some
I can
Filipino.
fuck up some spam any day. You ever seen those pictures of like fried spam? It just makes me
Yeah.
want the price like right away.
Oh,
Me
But,
too. Oh yeah, I love spam. Spam is good. I just had corned beef today.
I
I
haven't
feel like
had
you eat corned beef
forever.
almost every day. I see it in your Snapchat.
Whoa, hold up. Every day. This is
Oh, okay, like at
this
least
is the
once a
second
week.
time I've ate it in like a
Hey.
month.
And burnt hot dogs. Don't forget.
Oh my god, the red ones, the red ones.
I haven't burnt my hot dogs in so long, bro.
Wait,
No,
you
but-
burnt your
but
hot.
the-
How do you
but
burn
listen.
your hot dog?
Wait.
No,
Let me tell the story.
listen.
Let me tell the story.
Oh.
He was streaming, and then
You were cooking while
It's-
streaming?
his one
I'm
of
a-
his roommates
no.
come.
Ooh,
He's like,
thank
"Hey,
you,
bro,"
Mary.
and
Thank
then
you
they
so much
leave the
for
room
liking my
for
stream.
like 10 minutes. And Ward comes back and he's like, "Yo, I actually just boiled my hot dogs for like 2 hours."
Oh my god!
Warren.
How did your house not burn down?
Warren.
It was so
2
funny, dude.
hours? That's not funny.
Nah, it
That's
was
not
fine.
good.
It was fine. No. It wasn't that bad.
Were they
Okay,
really
it wasn't
tender?
that
Hey,
bad.
let me ask you.
No. They were just burnt, bro. They were just.
That's really bad.
But see. Okay. So I boiled 5, right? I boiled 5. And then there was 3 on the bottom that were just fucked up, but the 2 on top were okay. But all the water got boiled all the way down, right? And then all the water evaporated, so it was just cooking it. But then like it was just so funny. My roommate, bro, he walked in and he was like, "Yo, bro, you got some hot dogs cooking."
Crunchy, huh?
Like he didn't even turn off the stove. He was just like so committed. Like I wonder how long this dude's been cooking for. I'm like, Jonathan, you a real one, bro.
my God.
Ever since
so
that day,
funny.
I've been giving him shit for burnt hot
It was a
dogs.
minute ago. Like it was dead ass like 4 or 5 months ago, dude. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh my gosh.
So
man.
shit.
how was it?
No,
Though,
yes, French
anyways?
toast.
Like, was it pretty good?
What?
Was it still good though? Like you actually ate it?
The ones that were saved, the other ones were just that would have been bad to eat. But the ones that were on top, those are bomb.
There
Those
wasn't
are
a
hella
bottom.
good.
I was gonna ask you,
those.
like, was it crunchy? Or no?
Oh no.
But you guys know those the red Filipino hot dogs?
The Thunder Juicy hot dogs?
Oh, those
That's
are
like
so
I
good.
never-
With the
I never had
cheese in the
those.
middle, those are so
Guys,
good.
when I was in the guys,
What?
Yeah.
Michelle. Yeah.
You're standing up on the couch
Michelle.
already.
my internet is fucking shitting out right now. Hold up.
Oh.
He goes, guys.
But
Guys.
I was let me tell you a story. I went to the Philippines like 2 years ago, and the day that I was leaving the province, they were like, "Can you eat breakfast?" So then I ate breakfast, and they're like, "Eat these hot dogs. They're good." And then it was the hot dogs with the cheese in the middle.
Oof.
I
Yum.
ate the hot dogs, and I was like, "Okay, I'm like, they were good." And then I took a plane to the city to go visit my dad's family, and tell me why.
They had the same thing.
No. As soon as I got out the car, I puked those red hot dogs all over my grandpa's floor, living room floor. And it was like my first time ever there. So like the first time I was ever there, I puked hot dogs everywhere. And and the thing is, I was like running around their house looking for the toilet because I'd never been there in my life. I opened the door and I find fucking a room with just a sink, and I'm like, what the fuck? So then I run back out, and I'm still like puking everywhere to find the toilet, but I just like left a trail of puke in his whole house. Fuck.
Oh no. I bet you that was the first time seeing you. They were hella judging you big time. Filipinos judge hard too.
No,
I
the
don't know,
last
it's
time.
just, maybe their maid judged me, but
Oh, because
my
she had to clean up your shit.
yeah, she
Damn.
cleaned it, all of it, and she washed my clothes. I felt kind of bad.
She was
No,
like,
whenever.
she was like, this motherfucker just put all over my fucking house, huh? Are you fucking kidding me? That's your floor on the floor.
It was so
It's
much-
American girl.
Putang ina, American girl to.
because
Wow.
the thing is, I get really like motion sick. So those, I guess the hot dogs were bad already. My mom told me, so I ate bad hot dogs, and I rode on a plane, and I had to get in
my
a squished
God.
car ride for 2 hours. Like
Oh.
all of that, just puke everywhere.
And
Yeah.
the Philippines is pretty smoggy too. The air is not great over there.
Yeah. I remember, so the last time I went to the Philippines, like right the day before I was supposed to fly back, I literally started my period as like a 10-year-old girl, and it was the worst. I like was so sick from it. I was like vomiting all night, and my mom literally at one point she told me to shut up, and she threw a bucket at me. And my aunts and my cousins, they were like, "It's fine, don't worry." And then I was just like, I literally could not stop vomiting. And then mom was like, "Shut up! It's just a sign of being a woman. It's okay. It's fine."
Hey, Chef, you're lucky though. You're in an
Oh my
island
God.
full of nurses.
Oh, true.
So, but we have one more person. I gotta ask him because we're kind of ignoring him. My bad, Gravy. What about you? What was like your favorite things back home in Australia that you like to eat? I mean, what are the things that you eat now? Like, what's your favorite stuff?
Me growing up, in New Zealand, I used to have something called I think it's hangi.
Mm-hmm.
It's when they cook the food like under the ground. And it's really nice.
Oh, we call that
Ooh.
emu over in Hawaii.
Yeah, like they dig a hole and like they set like a fire in there, and then they put all the food on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
We do that
Oh,
with
that's
pink
dope.
sometimes.
Yeah, that's emo pig.
Yeah.
That's so good. It comes out soft. Oh, eat it with
Yeah,
some salt
it's
and
like a
rice,
completely
bro.
different feel, bro.
Lechon. Oh my god.
Bugger broke them out. If you don't know broke them out, means it means really delicious in Hawaiian Pidgin English. But
Nice,
oh my god. You know what I can fuck up
Because
right
it
now?
literally broke them out.
Yeah, literally. You know what I can fuck up right now? Some spam musubi. And like fucking spam,
Yeah, spam musubi, bro. That's the shit.
Oh my god. That and some chicken katsu with some rice.
Did anybody else eat porridge? Like hot porridge?
You mean
with
like
chicken?
lugo or arroz
Bro, I love Arroscaldo.
I was
Yeah,
called
that's my shit.
yeah.
I eat
Arroscaldo's my
Put
shit.
patis and fucking calamansi on that bitch. Oh,
Oh.
last time
with
my
an egg.
And
grandmother ate that,
some fried
I
garlic.
accidentally
Egg.
burnt it.
Yes.
Fried garlic! Fried garlic tastes so
Mm.
good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, when you burnt it, Michelle, was it like all like brown, like dark brown on the bottom of the pan? No,
Yeah,
the
at
pot?
the bottom, but when you burn
Oh.
it, it changes. Like even though you can't see that it's burnt, you can smell that it's burnt.
Yeah.
And you can taste that it's burnt. So like, yikes.
Yikes.
So like, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, dude, Arroscaldo's my shit.
I might go tomorrow because I really want some fucking Jollibee, dude. Like I'm feeling Jollibee. Some Filipino spaghetti.
My favorite dish of all
Damn, I
time.
want some Mexican food, man.
Bro, I love
I
Jollibee.
always make myself Mexican.
I want some carne asada fries.
Oh, some carne
Ooh,
asada
I had carne asada
fries,
fries
bro.
in
Don't
San
trying to
Diego.
go.
Those were
Hey
good.
Josh, you trying to go to Tacos El Gordo?
Nah, not really.
Oh, fuck.
You go to bed?
I'm trying to go to Mexico.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to TJ. Come on.
trying to go to
I already
Mexico,
told
Bro, let's
you
go.
that so
I'm
many
so
Fuck,
times.
down.
Come through.
You know
Let's
what?
go.
You know what? You know what?
Wait, whenever
Tacos
we
El
have
Gordo
sauce
tacos
card,
don't do for you. They don't give you diarrhea. You know the good tacos are from give you
Sauce
diarrhea. The bad
card. Oh, yeah.
tacos, the bad
Yeah.
tacos give you throw up, bro. But no, you want the
Yeah,
good
you want the
tacos.
good
Ese.
taco when you
Wait.
pee out of your bunghole.
Wait, what's up? What's up, chef? What's up?
Whenever, so since we're not having a TwitchCon, we're having a SauceCon. And when we have SauceCon, because I'm
SauceCon.
assuming it's gonna be in California, since most of y'all are in California.
No, it's gonna be in Texas. Waco,
Oh, okay.
Texas.
Y'all can come to me. We can
It's
still
gonna
go
be
to
Waco,
Mexico.
Texas.
We can still go to
I'm just
Mexico.
saying, if it happens in Cali, we can go to my uncle's timeshare.
Dude, timeshares are so
That'd be
nice.
sick.
Bet.
Down
But
with
yeah,
whatever
continue,
is, man. Down
continue,
with whatever.
continue.
Oh no, I was
Sorry
just gonna
about
say like we could go with TJ. We could like do a lot, bro. I would be so. I'm so down to
Have you
meet
guys-
all of you
have
guys.
ever-
Y'all
have
don't
you guys,
understand.
Have you guys ever heard of Hong Kong?
I'm gonna give you a
down in
fat ass
TJ?
hug when I see you.
Oh, you better. You don't. I'm gonna cry.
Y'all
Yeah.
ever, y'all
Me
ever heard of
too.
Hong Kong
Don't
down
hug
in
me.
TJ?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry, I don't really like hugs.
Oh, we're gonna all group
Hey,
hug
you know what, Michelle? It's all good. I'll just give you a handshake.
You gonna dap me up?
Nah. You
Can I just give you a fat
gotta watch
kiss?
Community, and we gotta do the handshake that the best friends do. That's what.
Oh,
we
bet,
my
bet.
God,
I'm down.
dude.
What's the handshake with the best friends?
You gotta watch Community.
You gotta be best friends to know. Sorry.
I'm not gonna spoil it. You gotta watch Community. It's such a good show. Watch Community, everybody. Everybody watch Community. It's a good show.
Alright, I'm gonna check it out. Check it out.
What is it on?
Netflix
On Hulu.
actually.
Wait, is that
It
the
It's on
one?
Netflix, yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is that the
yeah.
kids like they're in a community college?
Yeah, it's so
Oh
good.
Oh my
It's such
god,
a good
I've
ass
seen some
show.
of it. It is good. I've seen some of it.
Shit, some of the episodes made me cry. No,
Is it the
like,
I've seen
like,
I-
the
Donald
Dungeons and
Glover?
Dragons one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Donald
that
Glover's
one,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay, I've seen clips of it where they make
Yeah.
like a
All right, bet.
fort with
Good
the
show.
blankets.
It's better. Honestly, I like it more than I like The Office. I haven't seen all of The Office. I feel like I've seen more of the Community than I have The Office. But I feel like I like the Community.
I like Community
more.
because it's more relatable in a sense.
Yeah,
Mm.
even
Y'all
though it's a little
ever-
weird. Like,
Mhm.
You
yeah,
ever watch
it's so
Brooklyn
funny.
Nine-Nine?
Yeah,
My
sometimes.
sister watches
No,
it.
Yeah, that's a good ass show, bro.
Noise.
And number 5.
Oh my god,
everyone.
that was the first clip I ever saw. I like
He's the one
remember
that-
Brooklyn
he's the one
Nine-Nine.
that- He's the one that raped me.
He-
Oh, I
That's
totally
him.
forgot about that. That's him.
Mark.
That's the one who killed my brother. Oh, I
Captain-
totally forgot about that.
Captain Hole is my favorite character. Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, it's
like,
nice.
Yeah.
he's so just straight to the point. Like,
I
barely
asked
has
my
a sense of humor. It's funny.
Yeah.
He does. Where he had to like do a whole entire sentence without saying without the word a, and he did it.
I I really like the episode where he went to his like arch nemesis's funeral and he
Yeah.
did all that stuff.
Where it was a Halloween episode, and I think Jake Peralta gave him like the fake cheddar, like the fake dog. It's like this isn't
I know
this isn't
it.
cheddar. This is some
Oh,
common bitch.
Yeah.
You're not cheddar. You're just some common bitch. Oh
That's
my
funny.
god. Or when he had to he was on witness protection and he had to pretend like he wasn't gay. Like nothing beats more in a woman than an absence of a penis.
What? I don't remember that.
When they went to Florida because they were in witness protection,
Mhm.
and he had to pretend like
Okay,
he
I
was
see.
straight.
So yeah, is that we feel like wrapping up the show then?
This
Is that
this
the
it.
end
Yep.
of our
This-
speaks about everything?
This is you guys want to do any shout outs for anybody within the Sauce fam?
Of course, no. Big shout outs to Michelle, aTeMicHELLe,
Big
Twitch TV says
shout-outs.
aTeMicHELLe.
Capital T,
Thank you
capital
so
M,
much for
capital
coming here.
L.
I'm the true winner of her episode.
Yes, yes. And if you guys
Yeah,
don't
thank
know,
you so much for coming through and talking with us.
if you guys don't know, someone here, two people here, I think they just basically started really streaming. So everybody check out twitch.tv/Josh Bezos.
No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm-
Josh and Marlon. Shout out Josh
Yeah.
and Mr.
And Marlon.
MFA.
Mr. MFA.
Yeah.
Capital M,
Mr.
I don't-
capital A.
Yeah,
Shout out,
and the same
aTeMicHELLE,
with Gravy, yo.
Twitch TV.
Gravy, thank you so much for talking to us for a
Capital
little bit,
G,
man.
Capital V.
We appreciate you,
Everyone
Gravy,
here and
G-R-A-Y-Y.
Chef Boyardam
Oh my
over
God.
here.
Boyard.
And
then
Shout out to everybody.
Twitch TV.
Don't
And
forget-
auxiliary.
Don't forget about your
Oh.
boy here
Auxiliary
on the
to
Facebook
wives.
side.
Yo, thank you.
Don't
Two
forget
wives.
about your Facebook people, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, yep, level up.
Mark.
So are we gonna end this with our usual ending with Josh
Yes.
singing for
Yes.
us,
Oh,
Joshua?
yeah.
If you don't, no pressure, no pressure.
There it is. Hold on
All
before
right,
you do.
bet he's ready.
You guys like my new microphone? I upgraded it.
Ooh, beefy.
Is that pop filter? Holy fuck.
Yeah, dude. Hey, beatbox into it. Ready? Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry, I ate
All right,
it.
cool. Here's the real microphone. I was just kidding, guys.
All right.
All right. How's
Ladies
everybody
and
doing tonight?
gentlemen, Mr. Josh Bezos.
Oh my god. Hold on. The cord.
Oh,
There it is. There it is. There she is. All right. Well, in light of what we talked about tonight, two of some of my favorite artists wrote this song.
Nickelback.
They're local. Yes, Nickelback. Yeah. Look at this photograph. I mean, look at this graph.
Look at this graph.
Look at this man.
But these two artists were local to San Diego. One of them moved up to LA. I don't know where the other one's at, but
Just for Stone San Diego.
it's usually duet. But and I have Marlon sing with me, but he's not here with me right now. And Discord lag sucks, so I guess I'm gonna have to pick up both parts. But here we go. So I hopped on a train 3 in the afternoon. I don't know when I'm coming back, but I hope that it's soon. See, I never thought that I'd ever leave your side. Your side. It's only physically, but know that you'll be on my mind 24 hours at a time. 'Cause in my eyes, you mine. You mine. No matter where you go, I won't be very far. 'Cause in my head, I'll be right there where you are. Love is no distance, baby, no. Love is no distance, baby, no. Now when it comes to you and me. So she wrote me a letter, said the weather wasn't better, but she said that she was doing fine. I wanna see you face to face is what she wrote to me that day, and I knew that it was all a sign. So I wrote back with this song, promised it won't be too long. Wanna make up for all I lost time. Cause in my eyes, you were mine, you were mine. No matter where you go, I won't be very far. Cause in my head, I'll be right there where you are. Love is no distance, baby. Love is no distance, baby. No, now when it comes to you and me. So I'm going through these boxes, my life's gone off track. Cause it's been 3 years and she hasn't written back. But in my eyes, she's still mine. And I know it sounds so stupid to be waiting this long, but I'm still in love, and I know I'm not wrong. But in my eyes, she was mine. No matter where you go, I won't be very far. Cause in my head, I'll be right there where you are. Love is no distance, baby, no. Love is no distance, baby, no. Now when it comes to you, and no matter where you go, I won't be very far. Cause in my head, I'll be right there where you are. Love is no distance, baby, no. Love is no distance, baby, no. Now when it comes to you and me. Now when it comes to you and me.
Galing, galing.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
So beautiful. Encore.
Oh, encore.
Encore.
Okay. Shit. What do I sing? Damn. Encore. What do I sing next,
something
man?
Hawaiian.
Ooh. Other than shit. Man, hold on. I want to practice those because I don't really know those too well on guitar.
There's fire bending in here? Sir, there's no
Ooh.
fire bending.
You know what? I'm gonna do some little Hawaiian reggae right now
You know what I'm gonna do
from one of my favorite artists, Jordan T.
Wait.
Girl, I know you're playing hard to get it.
Ooh, I love
Acting
this
like
song.
I don't see you. I watch you from the water waiting for a bite, but I only bite if you reel it. We both know, I know you feel it. Pray to show, you'll just admit it. Cards will fold them out to a royal flush, and we'll cash it in. Ooh, give me some feeling. Ooh, you give me some feeling. Ooh, yeah. Let's put these games on the side and watch the sunset tonight. Talk about the things that you like, girl. Talk about the things that we like, Yeah. Find a way through to you, the other girl. Oh, shit. The real picture of you, the real picture of you, yeah. Almost forgot it there. It's one of my favorite songs, but I haven't sang it in like a year. I know this might be a little bit cliche, trying to change the right words to crazy, but I've addicted to your smile. Haven't seen it in a while, trying to find the right words to phrase it. We both know, I know you're feeling. Pray to show, girl, just admit it. Cards will fold in my two royal flush, and we'll cash it in. Ooh, you give me some feeling. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you give me some feeling. Oh no no, ooh, you give me some feeling. Oh no 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 no, ooh, you give me some feeling. No no no, oh, let's put these games on the side and watch the sunset tonight. Talk about the things that you like, girl. Talk about the things that we like, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Find a way through to the you inside of you. Wanna know the girl on the portrait that you choose. Yeah, the real picture of you. The real picture of you. Yeah. Let's watch the sunset tonight, girl. Just wanna see the real picture of you, girl. Fuck, I fucked that up, but it's all good.
Nah, that still
That's
doesn't sound
good.
good, though.
Oh man, I forgot the lyrics. It's been a while.
Ooh.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful,
Claps,
beautiful.
snaps, and
Holy
wow.
hell.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank you guys so
Okay,
much for
shit.
tuning into the podcast. We got Gravy, Chef Boyardam, Mr. MFA, Joshi, and EXILARYY Auxiliary, and our awesome guest star, aTeMicHELLe. Thank you so much for tuning in to our episode 3 of Late Night Sauce. We'll see you next time, and as always, mahalos and shoots. Thank you, everybody.
Bye bye.
Mm.